You got anything?
I thought we was about to cut.
We about to cut, but I didn't know if you had any last words.
No, I just with the way you went in, I was like, oh, that's a cut.
Oh no. Do you have any last words though?
Not really, guys.
You don't want to follow us on Brockbrand? None. You
I mean,
come
of
on, man.
Course, man.
Course. We
the
got to throw that
brand.
out.
My bad, y'all. My bad. My bad.
Come on,
y'all.
man.
Let me close it out for y'all.
Yeah. What it do? It's your boy Brock, and this is the BrockCast. I'm joined with my co-host with the most, Mr. Petty Pat. Talk to him.
Yo, what's good? This your boy Petty Pat.
Hey, we here, man. We're here. This is Super Bowl 58 in Vegas. We're here. It's raining. You can see, and we're in our jackets and our coats. It's raining. Long sleeves. So it's real miserable. But hey, I ain't gonna tell. I'm gonna tell you what's more miserable than this rain. That walk to get in this building, bro. I mean, I'm telling you, bro. It's like 3 circles through security. You got to go through security, go through some dogs.
You got to go downstairs to go back upstairs.
To go back upstairs. You got to go downstairs, get your bag checked by a dog and all kind of stuff, and then come all the way back up to the top so you can't go. I don't know. It's weird, but it's been a lot, and we're here. We're giving y'all the most content. I appreciate y'all staying tuned with us. That I'm focused more on what's happening outside of the game, what's happening on the outside of your life. Are you doing, any businesses? Are you doing any, are you a father? Like, what are you doing? That's important to me because I want to humanize us athletes. I think us as athletes, we get put on such a pedestal that, we in some instances, we start to believe, that we are not human. We are, praised and things like that. But I want to remind a lot of the listeners that's, attending, that we are human. We go through the same struggles you guys go through, stress, pain, losing a loved one, everything that normal people go through, we go through. I didn't mean to say normal, but regular people that don't have athlete jobs, let's say that, they go through. And it's a struggle. It's a struggle, and I just want to remind to our listeners that we are, as athletes, are human too. We understand where you're coming from. We might be in a different spectrum of life, but we're all just human beings. So that's what this podcast is about, is kind of humanizing the athletes, getting outside. I know as an athlete, I get tired of hearing about the game, what's on the game, and because most part you give them general answers.
And bro. A lot of people ask the same questions in different ways. Mm-hmm. So now I'm constant. You watch all these interviews. They're on these networks. They're on these podcasts. They're on doing these interviews, faceless or with their face. It's the same questions,
right,
in a different form. And you can see in people's faces. They're like, "Man, come on, bro. Same question, bro." Like. Or somebody will ask a question, and another person will piggyback off that question and just add a little bit to it. It's like, come on, bro. Like, at the end, like you say, outside of football, I have a life too, right?
Right.
So I don't want to be so concerned about hyped up football game, blah, and then now my mental is, because some of these guys still have families to take care of. And some guys that means a lot to them, like, me spending time with my family before the big game helps me get ready for the big game. It's not like me going in the gym and lifting weights or running a mile and, jamming music and stuff. Like, some people just need to be laid back, to hang out with my family or hang out with their girl, spend some quality time with people outside of the guys in the locker room. Even though you have a family in the locker room, but, when you leave that locker room, I still have people that I'm going home to.
Mm-hmm. Because, you got to think about it. When you go home, those people love you regardless if you made a tackle or not. A lot of the people, especially fans and other media, they only love you when you're doing great. They only love you
in a heartbeat.
Exactly. They'll build you up just to let you to take the chair from up under you. So for me, man, the thing I want to showcase is the human side of athletes. What are they? Like I said again, what are they doing outside of the game? What are they? What are they into? What are their hobbies outside of the game? Because I feel like you're getting to know the human side, not just the player, because when we put on those pads and those helmets, we feel invincible. We feel different. And I feel like as a player, you have to click into a different mode of some kind, because it's not normal to go out there and throw your body into another man. It's not.
It's like being into a car wreck every single play.
It's not normal. So you have to be somewhat crazy to do this game, but you have to be able to flip that switch off, and then who are you outside of this game? Because we need to focus on that. It's too many guys that have had, mental, what am I looking for? Mental breakdowns and, so forth, because of losing the passion of this game and losing who they are because they've played this game so long. So I want to do my part as a former player and media now to showcase what guys have going on outside of their life, outside of the football life, because I feel like that's more important than this football game that you'll have for a little bit, but then it'll all fade away. Football ends for everybody. It ends for everybody. So I want to showcase and highlight what guys are doing on the outside of that.
Fans, they don't see the family man, right? They don't see, when I leave this state, they don't even see you in the locker room, right? Really like that. They'll see a few interviews, but it's like, when I take this helmet off, this jersey, these shoulder pads, I still have loved ones at home. These guys in this locker room, y'all might love me because I'm good, right? But let's say I start fucking up on the field.
Yeah,
now guys are starting to give you the side eye, right? Let's say you fucking up on the field, and now the fans are like, man, take him out the fuck, you know what I'm saying? But when I go home, no matter how much I fucked up on that field, you walk through the door, what do your kids do? They run up, Daddy. They don't know. They don't give a damn about Daddy fucking up on the football field. They don't give a damn about none of that. They just know Daddy home, and that's all I care about, right? So, seeing that stuff, it kind of like seeing you go through it, it's like he's really a normal person outside of this football stuff, and it's kind of like heartwarming. There's been a lot of times I just be staring at you and your kids, seeing that interaction. I'm like, yeah, bro, and I hope everybody, who does have a family gets to enjoy the time that you do spend with your family.
Right. I mean, because especially in our profession, bro, we're with those guys in the locker room more than we're with our families for the most part. So, going into retiring and that transition, you kind of almost feel like an alien going into your house. So, like I said again, man, I want to humanize us as athletes. Like, I don't want us to feel like we're always, superhuman, because that gets tiring. It gets tiring feeling like, oh, I have to be a gladiator everywhere I go. No, sometimes you want to be free to be like, no, I'm stressed, I'm frustrated, I'm hurting, I'm, whatever, I'm sad. And, it's okay to feel these feelings because I am a human being. I'm not a gladiator 24/7. So that's what the broadcast is about. This is what we're bringing to you. A different side of sports, still sports related, but just on the other side of sports, man. Not so much of the game, but outside the game, what guys are focusing on. So we hope that you guys continue to watch, stay tuned. We're bringing you the best content possible that we can bring you, and we hope and look forward to you seeing you again. You got anything?
Man, I'm Patty Pat, Patty __ Pat. Instagram, my boy mbrockers90 on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
Our clothing brand is Brockbrand Clothing on Instagram. Guys, all we asking for is like, follow, subscribe on our YouTube channel as well, the BrockCast on YouTube. So we're trying to get our followers up. Everybody's liking the shorts. We need you guys to pump out those, watch the long form. A lot of good tips, a lot of good knowledge that a lot of those guys are spitting on our podcast. So if you guys can go out and watch the broadcast on YouTube, those videos are really good. Yeah, guys, that's all I have.
And it's crazy that you say that, because this podcast market is so saturated, bro. There's a bunch of people talking about nothingness, and we're trying to bring y'all the best content possible, as much as we can bring y'all, because we know what's important. We feel like the behind the scenes is important, as I say again. And yeah, man, y'all, for those who rock with us, y'all know the motto: don't get ready, stay ready. Peace.